Well, hello everybody and welcome back to Fichthal. You've just caught me bringing the hay bales in. It's raining quite heavily, so I've decided to bring them inside. Not a very pleasant start to the day in terms of weather, but forecast looks better for later anyway, which is good. Yeah, so today we've got a number of jobs lined up to do. We've got the cheese to go and pick up from the dairy to sell. We've got a full complement of farmers in today. We've got all the farmers in. That wasn't what I intended to do. I wonder if this would be easier from the yes, there we go. Yeah, so we've got everyone in. Jan's going to be borrowing my my harvester today. I assume when the weather sorts itself out a bit. Because he won't be harvesting in the rain, I hope. But yeah, we haven't got anything to harvest until next month. So he's more than welcome to borrow it for now. But yeah, we've got to go pick up the cheese and bring that over to sell. We then need to get ourselves some herbicide, because this field that we planted last time has got some weeds. The other field doesn't. That's because it was ploughed first, and as we all know, weeds don't grow in a ploughed field, so that's good. So yeah, so once we've got the oh, and then we've got sugar. Shouldn't have done that. And this is a pain. Once we've got the cheese sorted, we've got some more milk to deliver over there as well. You'll see I'm driving on the crop at the minute. I haven't turned crop destruction off. It's just, it hasn't grown enough to destruct yet. Right, that's better. Let's try this again. So yeah, once we've got these away, nice and tidy. Cows have got plenty of food at the minute. Just pop these in front. I think. Hello, Charlie boy. Hello, Nathan, and hello, My Gaming Adventures. Thank you very much for the compliment, Nathan. And My Gaming Adventures, I've got a sprayer as well. I've had a sprayer since the start. I just need the herbicide. That's all. Why do I always get a cough when I'm live? That doesn't make any sense at all. Right. Oh. You know what'll happen, don't you? I'll get all these in. As soon as I've got them in, it'll stop raining. I mean, the forecast is for less rain. We're only on times 0.5 there, so... Right. Couple more to go. It's not raining indoors, which is good. Oof. Bales aren't coming off the spikes very easily, but I mean nothing like as bad as Heston bales. Well, I don't use Heston bales. Hi Sean. Sean, how you doing? Nice of you to join us. Got the other tractor all set up ready to go and get the pallets of cheese. We need to go sell them at Jan's Dairy. I think that should be the best price for them still. Cheese. Yep, Jan's Dairy. I don't play console, no Sean, I only play on PC. However, all my multiplayer stuff is cross-play compatible, so if you have got console, then you can definitely join in the multiplayer stuff. Jan just got on my Discord and said, could you skip time until it stops raining? And then it stopped raining, so he said never mind. I guess he wants to get on with his harvest. Well, I don't blame him, because from next time we'll be wanting to get on with our harvest as well. Right. Oh, come on now. Why can't I pierce those then? That's better. Much better. Right. We can pile all these up on top of the others. I did say, didn't I, that as soon as I'd finished putting these in, it stopped raining. Well, it stopped a little bit earlier than that, but it has still stopped. I do need to think about getting some sort of petrol tank for the yard. I don't think I've got one already. Certainly missed it if I have. Oh, what's going on? Come on, spikes. That's better. Although I'm not going to fit through the door with those, am I? Oh dear. These things are becoming a nuisance. Although the cows eat nuisances, so... oh. There. Much better. See if we can nudge this other bale underneath it. Oh, I've knocked it off. Well, never mind. They'll all get used eventually. Luckily, the cows have got a lot of food in their trough at the minute. And it's not currently... these aren't currently required. Can't imagine it would be that long though. Right. Let's just pop that there. Excellent. Now, it's time to go get the cheese. Pop all the way over to the dairy just to get the cheese. I say pop. I mean drive. Wide load coming through. Look at the amount of... that's awesome. The amount of manure I've got. Probably got quite a bit of slurry as well, I should think. 46,000 litres. That's awesome. But I don't have a slurry spreader. How unlikely was that? There'd be a slurry spreader. That's crazy. How unlikely there would be a slurry spreader. Well, let's hope we get enough money from the cheese to be able to afford it, shall we? Hopefully got a good few pallets. Right, Sean, my favourite tractor. Well, I've got a lot of favourites, to be perfectly honest. I do like Fence. Yeah, Fence are extremely good. Oh, it's Lennox's dairy. It's not Jan's dairy. What's your favourite? I mean, I do like a lot of individual tractors from the different manufacturers, but it's hard to put my finger on a favourite. What's yours? Massey and Deer for you. I want to say Load Tree. How would you pronounce that? Load Tree? Yeah, Massey and Deer are the favourites, aren't they? They're the most popular, most common. New Holland is getting pretty common nowadays as well. Yeah, I agree. The old Fords are very nice. Old Fords are very nice, but would you go new or old Massey and Masseys? Ah, there's Michelle. Hello, Michelle. Did I? I said it right. I've got a habit of that. I don't know how I do it. But I seem to be able to pronounce things right. Won't try again in case I do it differently to how I did before. Old Masseys. Yeah. Yep, I agree. Old Masseys, like the 3000 series old Masseys, they're really nice. Yeah, I'm not sure you can fit a new Massey engine into an old Massey, unfortunately, so you can't have a compromise between the two. Okay. We just pop to our dairy up here then. Here we go. Up these back streets up here. Fortunately, the cheese pallets now are liftable in multiplayer, which is really good news. So we've had one more spawn overnight. I guess that means that the factory is probably out of milk. Yes. Yes, it is out of milk. But we have about 5,000 litres to bring over. So we'll go and sell this, hopefully by a slurry spreader. And then we'll bring some milk over. There we go. So, 4 pallets should give us enough for the slurry spreader, shouldn't it? 4,000 litres? I know cheese isn't accepted here. Okay, tell you what then, Lowtree. Then when you get that new Massey Ferguson engine into the old Massey, you send us all pictures. Still got to look like the old Massey though. I don't think too much duct tapes and paper clips will be able to get in the way, to be perfectly honest. Otherwise, that's kind of defeated the point, hasn't it? Right, so what were we looking at in terms of monies? 5,000. So let's say we get 5,000 per pallet. That's incredibly good. That's £20,000 that we've got on the trailer right here, right now. I'd say that was pretty good. Oh, hello. That's interesting. Someone's left a sprayer in the middle of the road. Maybe it was some sort of phantom spray. Do we think that's Dex playing tricks again? No, I'm sticking with it. It's probably Ghost of Fichthal. The Ghost of Fichthal come from the castle, popped a sprayer in the middle of the road, and then went back. Because what else would the Ghost of Fichthal do at this time? I do have the mod that lets me have the Unimog, yes, but not on multiplayer. Only on single player, and I haven't yet found a use for it. I will probably get to the point where I have a use for it I think, on my Vintage Survival series at some point. But I think I've realised, having recorded next week's episode this morning, I think I've realised that Vintage Survival is moving too slowly. We need to speed it up a little bit, and I think the government might step in and say, well, due to the economy, they're going to adjust all the prices of goods. The banks potentially will adjust their interest rates on the loans as well. We shall see. My Gaming Adventures, you think it's a full sprayer free to use? Why would the Ghost of Fichthal have a full sprayer that is free to use? Ghosts tend to want to get things back. I guess. I mean, I've never met one, to be honest, but... Oh, not again. I've been avoiding that bridge for so long. Has he just bought that sprayer? No. He's got an identical one, though. Oh, I've done so well avoiding that bridge for so long. And then... go and drive into it. Right. Let's sell the cheese. Oh, hello. Sorry, Lennox. Look at that. Excellent stuff. So, I need to buy this. Yes. We have a slurry spreader. But I also need some herbicide. How much am I going to need? Just the one should do it. I've only got one field to do. Sorry, Lennox, I'm in the way. Right, so first of all, I need to take this trailer back. Then we need to take the milk over to the dairy. Because we can't really hold up production of cheese for too long. Because I'll go hungry. I do love that cheese. A good-hearted Casper? The friendly ghost? Pretty sure that the Ghost of Fichthal is not Casper the friendly ghost. Call me suspicious. Or call me Robert. Whatever you want to do. But I don't think the Ghost of Fichthal is... Casper the friendly ghost. Right then. So that can stay there for a bit. I am going to get this loaded up with the milk, which we can take over to the dairy. Got to pop round the corner here. There we go. Started loading up. Load tree. Love the Unimog. Great universal tractor. Yep. It is a great universal tractor. Maybe I will find a maybe I'll find a series to be able to use it in very soon, because I would like to. In the meantime, look, 5,300 litres of milk to get over to the dairy. We can drop it off in there and carry on making cheese. We're probably still paying for the production at the minute, I would think. We are. It just says materials missing. Multiplayer teamwork. Oh look, my slurry spreader and my herbicide. I don't understand my gaming adventures. I don't think that was an accident. In fact, no, I mean, I don't think it was planned. I think it was an accident. Let's get my head on straight and then I'll speak. Right. Wish I had a slightly faster tractor. Only ever so slightly. I think the best thing to do would be to use the front loader to bring the herbicide back. Because I don't think all of it will fit into the sprayer. My sprayer, that is, not this random ghost sprayer that's just in the middle of the road up here. Seemingly not holding up any traffic at all, though. Which is odd. Maybe the traffic can pass straight through it. Maybe it really is a ghost sprayer. Oh, there's a traffic. We'll see if that traffic is still there on the way back. There's another traffic. Well, I guess we'll find out. Alright, how's everyone doing today? What sort of days have you had? Mine has been busy with work. And I'm pretty exhausted. Glad to come home and do this. But then I'll be going to bed pretty soon. Get up again tomorrow morning at 5:30 and start it all over again. Right, let's unload the milk. I think it's just past here that I do that. There we go. Well, that's all the milk that we've got so far unloaded into there. I don't know how much cheese that's going to make. In fact, we could tell how much cheese that's going to make. So 3 lots of milk into 2 lots of cheese. So it'll be about 3,500 litres of cheese. It'll be 3 pallets with some milk left, well, with some cheese left over. So yeah, we need to keep the milk production up. How are we doing for cows? Oh, it won't tell me there, will it? Won't tell me how many cows we've got. I've spotted something. There's a really fast, brightly coloured flashing tractor over there. And I think that was on its way to get that sprayer. Maybe it's not the ghost. Ah! It was Dex. Oh. Now Dex is blocking the road. I don't have time for this. What's he playing at? I've got a sprayer. Why does everybody keep trying to give me things? I've got a sprayer. Hello, Michael. I'm good, thank you. How are you doing today? Had a very busy day at work. I'm feeling pretty tired, but pleased to be home and doing this. Just got a few bits and pieces that we can do on the farm today. I think next week is when it starts getting busy, because that's when we're going to go full on into harvest. Hello, William. How are you doing? I could pick the herbicide up in the milk container, but then I wouldn't want to put milk in it again. Oh, the difficulties. Oh, hello. Jan's using my harvester to kill people. I'm not sure about that. Honestly. don't know if he's planning on sticking around for the police after killing those people, but I don't think there's a prison on the map either. Hello David, how you doing? I've had a very long day at work. I only got back 10 minutes before this. Didn't know if I was going to make it in time, but I'm glad I did. Although I don't seem to be able to park a milk tanker anymore, and it hasn't even got a dolly on the front. This is embarrassing. Right. That'll do nicely. I need the sprayer on the back. Oh! Looks like Jan's come to bring it back for me. Delightful. Can't have finished with it already, surely. Alright, this 79 litres in here is not going to go far. So we're going to get it unfolded. And we're going to park it here ready to go. And then I'll use the other tractor to go and get the herbicide. There. Lovely. Now, what I need from this one is to put the bale spike down and get the pallet forks. Let's put them over here in front of the cultivator. Probably won't be needing that for a little while. Oh no, I dropped the weight. There we go. Yeah. Did Jan just send me a little bit of money? He might have done. Where's my money thing? Oh, there it is. Yes. 5,859. That's an odd amount, but I'll take it. Probably wasn't all from Jan. Right then. Now I think that Hardy Mega can hold 1,000 litres. Yes, Michael, I'm from the UK. Whereabouts are you from? Of course, if I'm wrong and it holds 2,000 litres, then it's a waste of time coming all the way back for the pallet forks. Or for the front loader tractor, I should say. Well, we've got it now. That's the main thing. Oh. Well, that all appeared there suddenly. Ah, you're from Ireland, are you, Michael? That's cool. That Lennox is from Ireland as well. So you have a fairly decent representation here today. Right. If I leave that there, hop over the boom, I should be able to refill. Yes, I can. And then we can start weed spraying straight away. There we go. Once round the outside, And then we'll have to go and get the ones from the middle. There's a couple of large patches, but mostly they're fairly sporadic, the weeds. Yeah, and I think this is the only field with weeds. So the field number 4, which we purchased towards the end of the last episode, we managed to get, well, with the help of Michelle, we managed to get soybeans in. And they're growing really well, and they have no weeds. They don't need any nitrogen because we're playing with precision farming. You don't need nitrogen for soybeans on precision farming. So basically, after I've sprayed this field, there we go. Well, not there we go, but after I've sprayed this field, there's actually very little to do in the way of field care until it's ready for harvest. But I think that the canola is going to be ready for harvest next time, and then it's all going to be one by one after that. We'll have the oats are over there in field 3, and then the soybean fields, field 1, which is this one, and field 5. I have 2 fields of canola to do next time, and yeah, then the oats, then the soybeans. It's going to be a pretty busy period. In amongst all that as well, we're going to have to get another cut off the grass, make some more hay. Maybe do one field of hay, one field of silage, and I think we'll have some sort of rule that once we get to a certain point or a certain amount of silage, we sell some. Although I don't know what that point is yet. Right then, so. Get out this way now. It doesn't matter if I overlap this previous spray a little bit. It's not. As long as we don't miss any weeds, that's all. That's the main thing I worry about. I know herbicide's expensive, fertilizer's expensive. Hello, Katie. How you doing? I hope it's pronounced Katie. Or Cade. Yeah, it would be ideal to have that much money, so that I could do tanker loads of fertilizer and herbicide. But yeah, we're a long way off that, and I don't think, to be perfectly honest, I don't think we'll ever get to that point on this series. This isn't going to be a massively long series, but I am hoping to get to. I don't know, maybe episode 40, I would say. And given that now we're on 16, that's, you know, that's still quite a chunk still to go. So who knows? But yeah, we've got something a little bit exciting coming up in terms of multiplayer stuff. So I'm looking forward to getting stuck into that and giving that all the effort I can. I think after we've gone around this tree and covered all the weeds we can see, we'll check out the mini-map and see if there's anything that we might have missed. Just looking at that, it looks pretty well covered, I think. Just to there. How's that looking? Oh yes, a couple around the edge there that I've missed, but that's the majority done. Little patch in the corner there as well. So yeah, we now own field 4. It does say it needs rolling, but the crop's now germinated, so I'm not going to roll it. Yeah, I think we're doing fairly well. We'll pop the sprayer back and we'll get the rest of the herbicide and pop that up here as well. Say pop a lot. So Jan's left my harvester in good condition, I hope. yeah, once we put the herbicide away, might be worth taking a quick trip around the map just to see how everyone else is getting on and to get some fuel for the Fent, because the Fent is running very low on fuel. And then I think we'll get back and we'll do another feed mix for the cows, because although they have plenty, there is still plenty of room in there, and I will not, well, I want to fill them up as much as I can now before the harvest comes along and I run out of time. So we'll pull this out to here. There we go. I can get the bales in. Yeah, I mean, they've got 68,000, nearly 69,000 litres of food, which is quite a lot, really, but only it's less than half of what they could have in there. But they've also got hay and grass split as well. We could just chuck loads of total mixed ration in now, though, now that we've got the mixer and everything. Yeah, so much slurry. I don't know if I'm not able to slurry the meadow fields, am I? Because I don't think you can. I don't think you can even buy the. No, you can. Oh, hello. I'll be able to buy the soil information for that one, but not this one. Which means I could fertilise this as well. Ah, let's do that. Let's get some slurry on it. Yes. Let's get some slurry on W2 before we go off for a map tour. I need to go and fetch me slurry tanker. Moo. Hello, Christopher. Ah. Now, I don't want to drive on the crop to the left because that will destroy. The crop to the right is not fully grown yet and will bounce back. There we go. That took a lot of mental capacity, that did. I think Jan's had to pop off and go do something else this evening. But that's okay, we won't hold it against him. He's been extremely busy as of late. Someone just carelessly left a tractor here. And a trailer. Ah, yes, have a slurry spreader. It's not in the best of health, but it's going to do us proud, I think. We'll go and spread some slurry on that grass field. Obviously, I've got to fill it up first, and that's from next to the ramp that goes up to the hayloft. I suppose I could have put the hay bales up there, really. That might have been a good place to put them, but to be honest, they're not in the way where I've put them now. So that's not a terrible plan. Maybe the next lot I make will go straight up that ramp. Here we go. Here's where you fill the slurry up. Superb. Right, so let's just back up into here. And we shall fill. I think it's only 8,000 litres that this takes, but 8,200, there you go. I was 200 out. Can't ever get it right, can I? 200 out. Blimey. Let's just quickly pop the pop this back. In fact, what I'll do, I'm going to take contractor access away from Jan. Michelle still have it? Yes. Because nothing is more annoying than when you go and tab to a tractor And because you've got contractor access to other farms, you end up shooting out all over the other farms into all their tractors before you get back to the one you wanted that was yours in the first place. So I'll save them the burden of that by removing their contractor access. Obviously they'll have it back again if I need them to do any work for me. Right. There we go. Oh, you see? Look. Now it's happening to me. There we are. Okay, so we can't put, well, putting slurry on this field over here won't have any effect whatsoever. But now that we've got the soil information for W2, which is through here, and I'm assuming that W stands for something in German, for a meadow or something like that, or grassland, I don't know. But like I said, we have got the field information for it now. Although, as you can see, it wasn't worth buying the field information for it, because it was right at the very edge. It was only the bit right at the very edge. So without cultivating it all up, without cultivating it all up properly, that's not going to work. How much is field number 7 up here? £57,000. See, ideally I'd like to buy that one and put in grass in there as well. But I don't think that spreading slurry on here is actually going to make any difference whatsoever, because we haven't got the soil information. It only covered a small bit around the edge and that was it. Probably why the soil information was so cheap, actually, because it's only cost me about 200 quid. Right. Well, I think the next field that I want to get is probably that field 7. So if we save up £47,000, that should be quite doable. Right, we'll go back to the original plan then, of giving the cows a feed mix. I wonder if I could take my slurry over to the biogas plant. Possibly. That would give me some digestate and things as well. I don't know. Would it? No, it wouldn't give me some digestate. It would just sell my slurry to the biogas plant, wouldn't it? Where's slurry on here? Yeah, biogas plant, £88. It's not worth it. It's so much more valuable to me on the fields than selling to the biogas plant. Right, we'll connect up to that, we'll stick it on, and we'll go get the bale spike again. If any of my fellow farmers are listening and there's any jobs you want me to come and do for you, please do let me know. I have a bale collector deck, so I always know you've got a lot of bales just lying around. So So yeah, do let me know if you want anything like that doing. Okay. Now I can't remember what the mix was last time. I think it was one silage bale, one hay bale, top the rest up with straw. I seem to remember. But I'm not certain. Put the F1 menu on and then we can see the mix. Luckily not getting through the silage that quickly, and the cows aren't getting through their food that quickly, so we're doing really well. Go get one of the ultra oversized hay bales. There we go. Do I get a... Oh, I do get the mixing chart on multiplayer, yes. Good. There we are, and then we will top the rest up with straw and hope that the mix stays good. If, of course, I can get the straw onto the spikes. There we go. Much better. Right, how are we doing here then? Getting a bit low on silage, I suppose. Right, come on. Let's get a bit more accurate here. Ah, there we are. Right, so what we don't want is the straw to get too big or too much, and the silage to get too small. That's well, that's probably about the limit of that. And then some more of a silage bale, I think. Don't know how much more. Ah, there you go. Michelle's got some straw bales. If anyone needs straw, I could use some, but I'm not sure how that works on the game, because you can't sell directly to another farm, can you? You just have to have contractor access permanently to be able to use the bales that you've sent money for. I don't know how that works. Maybe somebody else knows better than me, but... Right, let's get that in there. And we have a full load. There we go. In fact, it's only 3,000 litres. Let's just pop the rest in there, and then it can mix as we're overloading. Right. Back it in. And we'll have to keep an eye on the mix while we're offloading as well, because then it should be absolutely fine. The only worry would be if the hay dropped down below the silage, but shouldn't. Ah, no, there you go. Nope, that bale has all gone in now. So that's wonderful news. And I bet it hasn't even made a dent. Yeah. We'll get another mix made up quickly. And then we'll go for a map tour. Because the Fent needs some more fuel. You've got a server for FS19, have you, Christopher? FS19 is still massively widely played around. I know FS22 has been out for quite a long while, but FS19 is huge. I honestly didn't play it that much. I only discovered it right at the end, before FS22 came out. Oh well. If Dex wants, I can send over the Fichthal Ghost with the harvester. He's only got to ask. But at the moment, he's not asking. He says, checking Discord. That's interesting. I seem to be compacting the silage just by driving in and picking bales up. Right, now, what do I want to do here? I've got 11,000 litres on here. Yeah, I don't want to put both of those in. I'll put one in to start with. Then some straw. And then the other silage bale. Dex, give us a shout if you want me to come and harvest for you. There you go, 11,000 litres of straw as well, but we'll only be using half of that, I would think. Until that straw bar is at the top arrow there. There we are. That'll do. I know it's just turned red, but if we put some more silage in, it'll be fine. And that'll be all sorted for next time as well. There we go. We'll drop that off in there like last time. And then we'll back this into here. And it can do what it did last time. Mix as we pour. I'm loving this setup. So glad we managed to find this Silo King in the sale. Anything left in the sale now? There's this telehandler. See, I love that telehandler. But we need to be pragmatic. I don't need the telehandler. Right. Voucher can stay there. Yeah, I don't need the telehandler. I would just want the telehandler. Which is not in a good position to be in, really. No, in fact, it is a very good position to be in. What am I talking about? Okay. Right then. We need to go and get some fuel for the Fent. We'll wander over and see Dex. And Tone. Okay. Don't know if we've still got Lennox about at the minute. He might be busy in his fields. We haven't got Jan. He's disappeared. I would imagine we've got Dex, Tony and Michelle. We're going to go catch up with all of them now once we've got some fuel. And find out how their farms are going. Some nice fields and things over the other side of the river. Really nice stuff. Oh, look. The phantom sprayer is still in the middle of the road. Let's see if we can help the ghost out with it. Well, I'm trying to help you here. Don't beep at me. I hope this doesn't wear the tank out on the tarmac. Whatever's in it will just come, like, pouring out. That would be awkward. Just pop it over here. Oh, look at that. We even managed to right it as well. Some lovely pink bales he's got there. And red and blue. They kind of clash though, to be honest. Those reds are very bright. Okay, here we are. Turn the engine off and we'll refuel. Fuel costs quite a bit of money in this because it's got a big tank. Yes, there's its tank. £211. Actually not as bad as I was expecting, to be honest. Not as bad as I was expecting at all. Okay, so what we'll do is we'll start off by going to see Tony. Have I got any more cheese? No cheese yet. So Tony's situated up here. He's got a few fields up the top that he's working on. He's also got those 2 fields we've just driven through down the bottom there that are not ready to harvest. But his... oh, hello. Drive around that. He's got a... There you go. He's collecting bales up. He's got himself a telehandler. Christopher, have you tried plugging into the router directly? Because I get that problem when I'm on Wi-Fi. But since I've run a huge long cable to plug into the router directly, I've not had that problem again. I see Mr. D1 Spec Madman, or aka Tony, is loading up a trailer with a massive load of hay. That's pretty cool. Oh, I can't see. Ah, cliff. So Tony's busy with the hay. He's obviously cleared all this area of forest completely, which is a shame because quite a lot of nice trees there. And which way is it to Michelle's? I think it's up this way. Or at least I think we can get there up this way. Then we can come back down the other way. You see, all this is Dex's, and this is all ready to harvest. If he's not careful, it's all going to go. Going to get withered. That one could do with weeding. Sorghum, I think, isn't it? No, it could be soybeans. Oh, we park that there. Oh. Oh, yes, good. And we're back. Right. Let's try and watch where we're going from now on. I think that's probably the best thing to do. Bridge! There we go. Aha! There's Michelle actually coming towards us now. Whoa! What are you doing, Michelle? Did you hit a tree then? Well, what's she done with the farm? I'm sure there used to be a fence around this bit. I could be wrong. No, there was. There was fences everywhere. Hello, Michelle. Ah, she's got pink bales. Now that's allowed, because she hasn't got any bales that are clashing with them. There's a Kubota sprayer. Lovely. A Kubota baler. Also lovely. Rollers. Oh. That's interesting. I've just lost my engine sound. Ah, it's back. Oh! Hello, Michelle. She's got a harvester too. I'll just knock her lean-to over there. Ah, you see, she's got herself a fuel tank. You see, I need to do that. That's a good idea. Ah, looks like she's doing really well. You know, apart from all the pallets everywhere. Well, that's okay. Right then. Best way back to Dex's is... Well, I'm going to carry on this way anyway, because it looks like a nice run down here. Ah, looks like Dex is getting a hand with this harvesting then, because Michelle's finished hers, and he obviously doesn't want my help. Hello, Manic Mongoose. How are you doing? Nice to have you here. You see that... oh, whose is this field? Is that Tony's? Or is it Jan's? How do I tell? Come on. Where am I? Oh, I'm here. So that is... Jan's. Why has Jan got a field all the way up there? Remarkable. That's not even the one I was looking at either. Good. I'm glad you're all good, Manic Mongoose. I have just found myself stuck on the wrong side of the river, I think. That's a bit of a shame. "94% transported for field 111. I must have contractor access to someone who's doing a contract. Can I pick up one of his bales? I'm not sure I can, you know. Yes, I can. Let's take it over to him and show him how helpful we can be. There. That's just created a little bit of less work for you, Dex. You see how helpful we are? Unfortunately, you also got a lot of fields that that need harvesting, young man. A lot of fields that need harvesting. Quite a big tractor, that is. Compared to my tiny little Fent. Anyway. Hello, Farmadex. Can I help at all? I don't know what that means. Is he typing? Nope, he's not typing. YouTube lag fun. There'd be no lag here. Let's tidy up this red one for him. Need to put it over here with the other red ones. I imagine this is the sort of job that he'd want me to do. Just tidy up those bits and pieces there. There he goes. Offloading yet another stack. I'd say he had quite a lot of money's worth here. But hey, what are you supposed to do, eh? Anyway, I've tidied up the red one for you. Quite a small yard this. I'm surprised that he managed just to get around it with such big tractors, but... Oh, and his toolbox has been thrown against the wall. Well, that's what everyone else is getting up to. Oh, a silo. Whose silo's that? Be surprised if that was Dex's, because he's got a silo. Growing cotton? Why is he growing cotton? Yes, it is. It is Dex's silo, I think. Strange, he's got a silo over here as well. Which I don't have information about. Well, we've done what we came to do. What I always wanted to do actually was just pop over and have a look at these greenhouses. I didn't know if multi-fruit silo. Thank you, my gaming adventures. Yes, that makes sense. I didn't know if it would be worth purchasing this little bit of land here with these greenhouses at some point. I wonder if you can. Let's have a look. Where am I? Aha. Yeah. 157 here. £27,000. And you get 3 greenhouses. which all you've got to do is water. And they would be able to produce some, well, money if you set it all to selling. I'd say that would be pretty good. However, we don't have £27,000 at the moment. Unfortunately. Do you know what? I've never actually explored this side of the map. Even when I used to play this on single player, I've never explored this side of the map at all. Oh, it's a nice narrow bridge. And I know we can get back round to ours that way. Oh, that's a beautiful river. Look at that. Stunning. What have we got up here? What's this? Like a logging shed. For forestry work. And did Tony not know this was here when he set up his? It's crazy. That's quite cool. Wonder what else is up here. The red sign mean Forestry Commission or something? Oh, this heads up to the edge of the map, although there is a field up here. Which is a bit odd. Yeah, it's just into the left here. It's like a hidden field almost. Huh. Look at that. Quite a large field. 2 fields, in fact. We head round the outside here, we get to another field up here. That's really cool. I never knew this before. Never been up to the edge of the map before. That's really, really cool. Some nice big fields up here. And then we've got a clearing off to that way with a little hut in it. And the track goes off this way as well. It's very hard to see on the forest floor where the track goes, but follow the mini-map. It's quite easy. The track's quite wet, isn't it? And the forest floor isn't. But it's softer dirt. Ooh. Oh, the one goes off down that way. The other one carries on up here. Let's carry on for a bit. This is really quite cool. Yeah, this map is a lot bigger than you would think it was. And it's really quite a detailed map. What on earth? Oh, that's a limed field. Got these fields within the woodlands as well. Alright, let's head out this way. Where am I now? There I am. Okay, so if I head over to the right, we can end up at the top of the quarry and then head back down straight to the farm again. But yeah, this is really, really cool part of the map. Like I said, I've never been here before. Little details like the log racks. That's pretty cool. Don't think I can pinch any of the logs though. Sort of a little bit of an open area here. You can see. You can see off to the castle. Look at that. Well, if I can get the camera out the trees for a second. Yeah, that is pretty cool. Oh, there's a log there, you know. Yeah, really quite a nice journey through this map here. What have we got up here? This is a nice little hut up in the forest as well. Wonder if I can open the doors on that. I probably can't because we don't own it. No. But it's a nice little machinery hut for forestry work. Ah, I have been down here before. Yes, because I've been down there. Got down to the little lake at the bottom and had a swim. I remember that now. A little while ago, but I do remember it. And if we turn left, this track will take us down to back to the road, which goes back to the farm. This has been nicely gravelled over up to the point. Once again, I mean, there are areas of this map that makes you feel like you're in an absolutely huge expanse that would just keep going forever. There's Werner's grain silo, and here we are back at the farm. Let me just check. This is our crop that Michelle put in for us. Yeah, it says it needs rolling, but no weeds. It does need the stone sorting at some point, but we can do that another time. Have to do all the fields at some point. Right. Head back down into the farm. Like I said, it's going to be the canola that's ready first. Then it'll be the oats. Hopefully we can get some straw from the oats. And then it'll be the soybeans. I think on a few of the fields I'm going to want a really quick turnaround this year. Get some wheat or barley in. So we're going to be cultivating and seeding again straight after harvest. Anyway, there we go. Nearly up to 1,000 litres of milk again. They've got plenty of food. Their health is brilliant. 22 cows in here. I don't know how many we can get in total. Where is the? It's around the other side, isn't it? The trigger. Yeah, here. 22 out of 120. Right, so they've got plenty of space to fill. How many Angus cows have we got? We've got lots of Holstein. Is that one Angus? Is this an Angus? That's not an Angus. This is an Angus. Hello, Angus cow. So one Angus, a load of Holstein, a couple of brown Swiss, one seemingly black Swiss, and that's crazy. And how are they getting on with their reproduction? 20% reproduction, 50% reproduction, 50 and 50. Okay. Okay, so they're not doing too bad. So they generally, I think as part of base game, they tend to double. So they'll each have one baby. Which is quite cool. But I do really like the enhanced animal mod. Don't know if it's available on console. It's definitely available on PC, but the enhanced animal mod is absolutely fantastic because it brings a realistic amount of babies in that the animals can have. It's, yeah, that alone is worth getting it for. It's brilliant. Hello, Pete. How are you doing? You've just joined us as we're about to wrap up, I'm afraid. Nothing left to do for us in June. July is where the action is going to start happening. So we'll have 2 canola fields to harvest. We'll have 2 grass fields, well, 2 meadow fields to cut. We'll have oats, which will be very nearly ready. 2 Oh, excuse me. Yawning. 2 lots of soybeans. I know, that's extremely rude, isn't it? Very sorry. Yeah, 2 lots of soybeans which have just germinated. So they'll be ready later on. But yeah. Looking forward to harvesting the canola. And like I said, what I want to do is get really, really quick turnaround on a couple of fields. Because I want to get some wheat or barley into the ground for winter as winter crops. Anyway, that's it from me for today. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you again very soon. Bye for now.